Hello everyone, this is BrightEye, and welcome back to another episode of Palworld. I apologize I haven't been making Palworld videos. I realized after seeing my channel that a lot of you were watching my Palworld video out of all the other videos. So I thought to myself, why not make another? And let's do an update on exactly which ones we got, because we got some new pals with us. So, we got ourselves Serene Head. And the reason for it is because it has Serenity and Muscle Head, so we're going to call it Serene Head. And it's also female, so it kind of sounds, pretty on point. We're going to have this with us because it's the only good one I got. I will be breeding for a better one that will have better abilities, but for now, this is what we're going to work with. We got Muscle Head and Serenity. And then we have Catress Ignis, and she is looking mighty good. She has, you know, all the 4 stars, 34 stuff, Well, the souls are kind of hard to obtain, unfortunately for me. I guess I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot and just don't understand anything. But look at her attack. That's like a 55% in her passive skills, 20% in her defense, which is actually kind of surprising, to be honest with you. I guess it's because of the lucky or the ferocious, I'm not sure, but one of them. But we got legend right here for Catress Ignis. We got lucky, we got ferocious, and we got flame emperor. So she's looking pretty good. And I will be naming each of these particular pals that are in my team aside from Serene Head because they're already named. But I'm going to need your help on that because I'm thinking that I'm going to need to have some good names for these guys. Nothing, you know, sexual or inappropriate or, racist or just borderline stupid or whatever. But we also have Vanworm Christ, who also has the legend stat right here. He has burly bodies, serenity, and infinite stamina. So he's actually going to be really, really good overall, just for flying and so forth. He's not the fastest pal that I got, but he's pretty good at what he does. Then we got Blazamut. He has Flame Emperor, Serenity, Ferocious, and Legend. I wanted to get Musclehead for Blazamut, but I couldn't get a good Musclehead Blazamut for the likes of me. So he's just going to stick as the way he is. He's my second strongest right now, but he has a lot of defense as well. So that's actually really good. And finally, we got Fangloop Lux, or Fanglope Lux. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. And this is a new one, actually. Ferocious, infinite stamina, burly body, and legend. So this is almost the same. Actually, it's almost the same build, except instead of Serenity, it has Ferocious. So we got ourselves a pretty good, decent team right now. I still need to add more conversion or condensed pals of the same species into Fanglope here, as well as Vanworm Christ. But we're doing pretty solid for the time being, and plus, Serenhead is the lowest of defense for each of them, so that's the one I really need to work on. I might get them Burly Body and another skill. I haven't actually decided, but pretty much I'm not sure if you could passively add legend onto Serenhead and then place it onto a pal that you could find in the wild. I haven't figured that out yet. But we're here in the desert. We're all the way up here. And as you guys can probably see, I have a base in front of Paldius and Necromus, who are the legendaries in this game. There's a couple of other legendaries too I will mention, such as, for example, there's Frost Stallion, who is over here, which I've also captured. I've been all over the Dame place since we last talked. And then there's also Jet Dragon. Now, I'm not sure if there's any other legendaries. I haven't actually fought the Astagon just yet, but I did fight the Blasma, obviously, to breed. And there's a couple of other ones we haven't actually conquered. Like this guy, for example, right here, the Relaxosaurus Lux. I feel like he would be pretty fun to go and capture and breed a very powerful one. I'm not like other YouTubers who do Palworld where if I if I know that there is a very strong pal that, I'm just going to go after them and so forth. We will be going over to the tower of the PIDF, the PIDF, the PIF, the whatever you want to call it. But let's just see how well Catris is actually good against these guys. Are you going to... Are you gonna... Are you gonna attack? We're just gonna take him down. Accuracy was never an option in the game, but she's doing quite well. Yeah, that was fantastic. So what we're going to do today is we need to capture another Necromus. It's funny how when she's on aggressive, she only attacks one in the group and not all of them. Like if I were to... Yeah, see? It's kind of weird that she just doesn't continue to attack everything. But, I don't know. There's a fight going on. Let's join it. Let's pick up this Pal soul right here. Go on in, Catris. Yeah, pretty much. She's doing quite well. Doing quite well. If we do find a lucky, I might catch it, depending on what it is. But to be honest with you, we don't need luckies anymore because we mastered the capability of passing down the traits. Because I did a lot of breeding, so I have a lot of pals that have only legend or lucky by themselves. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. We take those. I just also want to mention, I don't know if you guys knew, but if you jump, your pal jumps with you. It is so cute. It's so freaking cute. Look at her. She's adorable. Anyways, I'm not a furry that I'm aware of. You know what? I honestly don't know how I feel about the furry community. You know, the ones that wear the costumes that come in a variety of different colors and so forth. I don't have a costume. I'm a Canadian, I'm covered in natural fur anyways. I don't really need a costume. So you're probably wondering, why am I walking to my destination when I could have just teleported over there? It's because I went to make coffee. That was sexy. That was a sexy attack. Anyways, I was going AFK for a bit, and I went to have coffee, and every time I had gone for coffee, I get attacked by bandits or aggressive pals or other stuff like that in a similar sense. So, yeah, I had to make sure I was in an area where I wouldn't be, where there wouldn't be an invasion. But yeah, everything's going quite well. Let's see if she could take on these guys. Interesting. And the other reason why we're here too is because I want to see if I could have, if I can capture a Necromus that has Muscle Head or Serenity, because I've been breeding Necromus. I have one that only has Legend and Lord of the Underworld, which is its normal passive skills, and I haven't been able to breed it with anything else, because there they are right there. But the thing is that I know I cannot defeat both of them simultaneously while they're awake. So Necromus is a dark pal. He does not sleep. However, Paldius is a normal pal, or a neutral, like our girl here, Serenehead. So the thing about that, and why this is very important to understand, is because when it becomes nighttime, we have a specific amount of time before Paldius actually falls asleep, and we only need to deal with Necromus, which is going to be fantastic. Because here's the thing, I can resist their attacks, but not my pals. My pals cannot resist their attacks. So obviously I have to make sure that if my pals are going to do enough damage to Necromus while I'm trying to catch him, that, you know, they don't overkill Necromus, and that we could also try to go for Paldius. Now, the other thing, too, I forgot to check is, okay, I do have 64 ultimate spheres, so I should be pretty solid on capturing both of them. I don't have exotic spheres just yet, which is the newest Pal Orb, because I'm stupid and I don't know how to make myself a good crude oil machine without it losing energy or whatever, like electricity, because I don't know why, but whenever I make a power generator and I have a PAL with level 4 electric or electricity, you know, power generating as its work speed ability, I just don't understand why it doesn't work. But it seems that crude oil machine just doesn't make enough electricity. So I have one plan on how to make that work. I, there was a person that was supposed to visit. A visitor seems to be. Oh, there he is. Look at him. There he is over there. Wandering merchant. Interesting. Let's go see what he's all about. What's the max? Ha! Uh, actually, you know what? We're gonna only take, like, darn it. Okay. We're gonna take, like, 200. Now, we don't need these skills. These skills are absolutely useless, especially this one right here is really bad. Acid Rain is okay. It's worth the 3,000 if you don't find it, but it's not the strongest skill. As for these, I would say you should consider it just in case. All right, it's almost nighttime. Let me just get a coffee. All right. Now, if I look over, Paldius is right there, but we gotta wait till he actually falls asleep. As to where Necromus is, there he is. There's Necromus. There we go. Okay. Now, the moment of truth arrives. We have to be very careful. Okay, I don't want to use a shotgun, though. He's very close. He's very close. If there's a... There. Alright. Alright, let's summon Plasma. Good hit. Yep, figured he would do that. He's getting there? Dang! Okay. That's enough of him. The thing is that Necromus is actually quite strong. Still. Let's go with Fanglook. Okay. We just want him to be at least in the hundreds before we do anything too major. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, hey. Wow. That's a lot to take in. Wait, where are you going? Don't attack. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. No! It would, dude. It freaking would. Legend, Lord of the Underworld. Wow, we didn't get a single other skill with that. Okay. Now Serene Head is knocked out, unfortunately. And we don't have a way to bring her back to life. We're gonna have to go back here. And I want to see if there's another that we can work with. Yakumo, right here. That might be good. Right? Oh. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so she's weak to dark, or Paldius is weak to dark. So we did get the Necromus on our second ball, out of all things. Whoa! Oh! I am Aye! But BryghtEye, how are you so strong? I just increased the resistance of my character, so I did take very minimal damage from pals. Because I'm not here to make professionalism, I'm here to be casual. Honestly. Uh-oh. That hurts a little bit. Also, I don't know if that's a thing, but why does my pal do more than 3 attacks, despite that I only have her with 3 attacks? Did they change something I'm not aware of? Okay, we don't want her killing the pal. Paldeus. Oh, they're stuck behind. Wait, Paldeus. Oh! No! Fanglup! Oh my gosh. He got frozen twice. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. We're gonna weaken her. Ow. One more shot. There we go. I think I can risk a body shot if I go for the shield to make it as low as possible, because thankfully Paldius' shield actually does something. Stop freezing me! You're not even an ice type. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Work slave? Are you kidding me? Whatever. Well, we captured the legendaries. The Necromus was basically the same as all of my other frickin' pals that I already got. Okay, so let's see what we got. Sure, we'll favorite him. We're not going to favorite this one because of the work slave. I could. Absolute Frost. That's actually interesting. I've never heard of Absolute Frost before. Throws icicles in a wide area of from under the enemy's feet. That's actually pretty freaking cool. And then Blizzard Spike, of course. I would have loved to find that. Because I don't have those skills. Apocalypse and Dark, actually, I don't know. Because look at all these different necromisses I have right here. So I have Shabby, Workaholic, Sickly, Unstable, Destructive, Sadist, Shabby. Like, I don't got a decent one, and then this one has Zen Mind, which is okay-ish, I guess. And then I have these two right here. They will be for breeding purposes. And I caught one of these, but like I don't know, Celine and Belle Noir are one of the worst ones to try and breed for. Because I want a Belle Noir. I definitely want a Belle Noir, but I just don't know how to go by getting a passive, like a good passive skill on it. Because look, I have 4. We got aggressive, impatient, Bonticle Barrier, Capacitor, Philanthropist. Like, these are literally the exact same, except this one has more defense than the other one. So I don't know exactly what to do. Uh, this Paldius has Serenity, which was fantastic. First Paldius I caught, and it had Serenity. And if I get a male Paldius that has Musclehead, or, yeah, Musclehead, I can breed for very good, solid Paldius as a whole, which would be fantastic. But the thing is that Necromus. None of them have a good passive skill. No Serenity, no Musclehead, no nothing. I am able to breed them constantly, and I just find myself not being able to get the good passive ability that I really want. Also, I accidentally caught a free Pal Alliance devote, so that happened. Anyways, we're gonna go over to the base because you guys are probably wondering what happened to the base and why is there more than one over here. Well, I'll show you. So yeah, the base changed quite a bit. I guess it's kind of a good time to do it while it's nighttime. So, we got 2 ranches here. We got a bunch of gardens and all that stuff. I moved the house that was once here before somewhere else so I could add an addition right there. I also am breeding for these guys, if you guys remember, because I'm trying to use the condensed machine so I could get my current Vanworm Crest a lot stronger. And that's exactly what we want. We want a strong bird. Early body. Now, even if they do have a good passive skill like Burly Body, like that one's very good, for instance, I'll keep that. But if they only have one of the passives, I condense them. Only because, like, I have other pals I can breed to make whatever other pal I want. And, like, look at that. I have 2 now that basically are pretty freaking solid. 3 now that are very good and solid. Like, ha! Like, look at that. And that would be a good one to breed with as well, to be honest with you. If the time comes for that. We're just going to... let's just place... Oh wait, actually, you know what? That's kind of like our deal. Okay, so we got Ignis, Rage, and Iceberg right here, of course. When aren't they? Alright, let's go, buddy. Okay, so I might as well show you. We have a big freaking tower here. And you know what? We're gonna fly all the way to the top. You can see all the stairs that you can climb up just to get to it. So of course, this is the top. This is the home base tower, And there's 2 beds here for a reason, because I do play Palworld with my landlord. He's actually pretty good at the game. Well, not as... I'm not going to brag or anything, but not as good as me, you know. This is why I'm single. Anyways, the... however, the base is looking pretty solid. And we got a lot of breeding going on right now. We're breeding for these guys right here. Just so that we could start breeding for Orzerkers, because they're pretty solid pals to actually have. So we're going to see exactly what we're working with. So as you can see, we got one that has Serenity, and the other one has Burly Body and Legend. So if we could get one that has all 3 of those, we're solid. Like, I've been breeding quite a bit. And I'm not entirely certain if you guys actually got a good glimpse at the other base, but you probably can understand why I've been doing quite well. Diet Lover, where did that one come from? Nocturnal? Oh boy. I wish Palworld would come up with like a device or something that allows you to change, there we go, that allows you to change the skill of a pal. Okay, so we got what? A female. And this one was, of course, the one with the Diet Lover. Are you shitting me? Whatever. Okay, so we got some pretty good, decent ones right here. I think the rest of them only have one capability, one ability. So 1, 2, 3. I really want to make a Tyrantris as well, so we might go with that as also. Anyways, so I don't know why my pals are not as productive. There we go. And then the rest are fine the way they are. Alright, so basically this is the whole entire base. It needs to be a little bit organized. We have a bed down here just so I don't have to go all the way back up there if I want to change the time really quick. We still have to work on some other stuff as well, but for now, we're just going to focus on condensing. So this guy needs... I don't math. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. And this guy, he needs 29, 30, 31. Oh, 4 more. And then we'll be on the last chapters for Fanglook, or Fanglook looks. I think I'm just going to name them if I don't get enough people to comment in the video description below. But that's entirely up for, you know, whatever. Okay, so this guy has 6 cakes. This guy's not doing his job. So you're probably wondering, why do I have a Catris Ignis as my main pal that's fire based aside from the Blasmut, but not, you know, a Jormuntide Ignis? Like, why don't I have that? Well, because he's too big, and sometimes he gets in the way of my shotgun blasts. So he's gonna be cooking up cake for the rest of his life. And you know, when the time comes when I want to breed for a bunch of them, I will, because I want to go for the Blasmut Ryu raid boss that we could What am I doing? I'm such an idiot. I was like, why am I not getting the egg? Then I realized it's where I placed my cake. This is the incubator right here. Okay, we're gonna grab this too. But basically the other reason I keep these is because I do expeditions. And the expeditions are gonna be very good for future purposes. Especially since I like to... I'm trying to go for a Belle Noire. And I want to make a very powerful one so I could actually get her to start breeding for very powerful pals. You know, all the good stuff. Oh, there's a big one. Oh my gosh. If this is... You son of a bitches. Oh no. Are you kidding me? And they just magically... Are you kidding me? You're gonna attack my base. You're going to attack my base, you bird bitch. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how most of them even get there. Seriously. Get out of my property! Oh my gosh. Dude. Bro. At least Jormuntide is not too bad. There's one more somewhere. Down here. Someone's in danger. Alright, the enemy's been defeated. Jormuntide teleported. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so back to what I was trying to say before that happened. If this has all 4 skills that my current Fingloop has, it's gonna be my new one. I want a giant goat. That'd be so amazing. Oh, why? Why are the boss ones so freaking needy, dude? Whatever. I don't think I got a single good one. Like a decent, solid one, right? I don't think so. Legend. Jeez, these ones are bad. These ones are really bad. Legend. So you're probably wondering, why am I breeding for this in particular, Helsifer? Well, because I have a Frost Alien, and I want to breed for a Frost Alien Noct, so I can at least have a legendary party for whenever I do go after some of the raid bosses, which is going to be very fun. they're about to lay an egg at any point. Because both of them have Legend, Burly Body, Infinite Stamina. But one of... oh, and they both have Flame Emperor? Interesting. That might be good in certain aspects. I don't know if I want Flame Emperor. But... it's okay. That's okay. It's not the best choice. But it's a choice. And you know what? I'm going to take those. And I'm going to place one in here. I'm going to take their egg. Then I'm going to hatch this, see what we got. And then I'm going to, nope. I'm going to switch them out. And we're going to start breeding for a new pal. So I'm going to teach you guys the best pal to use to make the little spider dude, Tarantulas. So how this is going to work is if you have a cell phone, a tablet, or any other type of thing, there is a thing called palworld.gg. You can find all the combinations of a pal with it. You can also find a breeding tree, and you can also specifically choose the pal that you want to look for. Doesn't matter the combination, and it doesn't matter about anything else. It matters about the, well, I guess it does matter about the combination, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, I'm able to successfully breed the pals I have thanks to this app. This is not, I'm not advertising. I'm just stating for anybody who needs assistance to try palworld.gg. I will place a link of it in the description below for you guys to try and breed for your own amazing pals. Now, there is a couple pals I want to breed, but for today we are going to breed for Tarantulas because I heard that it's supposed to be a very good pal. So, what we are going to work with today is I can look up all the different combinations of a pal that I would like. So, I can see right now that if I breed a Pangolin and a Mammarist, I could get one. But I don't have any of those, like, at all good or whatever. So, the only pals I have that are actually quite good is I have, if I could, a Loop Moon male. So we want Loop Moon. And then female, we're gonna want a female like this. Perfect. Now, since those are now available, we could place them in a team. Also, I do want to mention, this is the only pal I bred right here that is like a boss. That is super freaking cool. But I wanted the Catris Ignis for a particular reason. Because I prefer Catris Ignis over her, but she's really nice. She's actually she's my fifth pal that I use whenever I'm not using a Yakumo. She's really good. That's a good Fang Look looks right there. Okay, so we're gonna place that cake right there. I'm gonna have to... Okay, so these are the Fanglopes I just hatched. Lucky, Serenity, Infinite Stamina, Ferocious. I mean, that's okay. I'll keep it. It's not the best, not comparable to my Legend one here. If I do get a Fanglope Lux with Legend, Lucky, Ferocious, and Infinite... Actually, what does Lucky even do? I might have been breeding for the wrong stuff. Work speed, attack plus 15. You know what? I am safe to say that Burly Body might be a little bit better. Only because we need that defense. We need to be able to survive. And I do need to make a new Relaxosaurus. But I think that should be good for today's episode. But before I go, I want to show you guys one last thing that I think is the coolest thing ever. And it's not, I mean, this sword is pretty cool. But I wanted to explain. Oh, I am saying cute. Thank you. Wow, they're not doing anything to contribute with the stuff. Okay, so while these two are going to be breeding for my Tarantulas, and I hope they come out with a good combination, we're gonna go over here. And I want to show you guys a little quick preview of what we will be doing in the next episode. Because the thing is I'm not going to be doing the DLC just yet. To be honest with you, the only reason I have a Fanglope Lux is because I knew the breeding combinations and everything. Oh my gosh, look, all the way over there. Is a... We gotta get it. If I don't get it now, I will forget. We need that. We need you. We need every single one of you. Yoink! Oh. Yoink! Yoink it! There we go. Alright, so this ugly looking cave island thing that I have here is called an expedition site. So, basically, I could go here every single 8 minutes, do whatever I want, and it will get me a bunch of Belle Noire slab fragments and other very useful things that you will definitely want to have with your base. And I could just go for this particularly, but the thing is that it also sometimes, I mean, I could technically, but it takes over 45 minutes at the very top right, if you can see that. While this one takes 30 minutes. However, if you auto-assign, it goes from 30 minutes to 8 minutes and 32 seconds. So the other one takes only about 30 minutes, which is crazy. But if I want to keep coming back here all the time, I want to make sure that all the pals I have are very good with what I want them to do. Now, all of these are various different pals. Obviously, some of them, like my Lespunk here, he's a level 60 maxed out. Well, he's not maxed out, but he has pretty good, decent abilities like Ferocious, Musclehead, Serenity, and Burly Body. He's a pretty good, decent one. But yeah. And then you could just watch them. You could just watch them go right on in there. It's so cute. I love it. Some of them are questionable, but it's so amazing. I love it. And you get to all see exactly what my pals look like and everything. So, anyways. Also, Nightmare, the new rabbit looking pal, one of my favorites of the new DLC. Personally, I am a Nightmare fan. I'm not a fan of the Neanphilia or whatever it's called. Nan Neanphilia? Some Neanphia. Philia. Yeah, she Neanphia is just kind of weird. I don't I don't know how to it's not it gives me a creepy vibe, to be honest with you. I don't know. But yeah, that's that's Palworld for you guys. So as I let these pals go in to the expedition, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to see all of them. If you guys have a particular pal you want me to breed, let me know in the comments below. I stop adding me on PlayStation to play Palworld with me. I don't like I had at least 5 people already wanting to add me on PlayStation because they found out what my PlayStation name is. It's not that hard, but it's like just stop adding me. I literally don't want to play with anybody else on this series with Palworld aside from Dave. And that's my landlord. I don't want to play with anybody else because Dave and I have a system. It works. We don't want people messing up with it. And I don't care if you're a professional or not. I don't want you running the whole show. That's just not how it goes. I am fine the way I am. I'm also fine with just dealing with the situations and the issues and the breeding by myself with Dave's help. I don't need anybody else. Oh yeah, that's a lucky, by the way. Imagine that. I found him. He was pretty freaking he's pretty hilarious actually. I didn't know he has a tail and feet. That's actually interesting. But the thing though I want to mention is that people were adding me on PlayStation because they thought they could be able to play with me on my current game mode, but I'm not here to play with you guys. Like, I don't mind if you guys want to play Path of Titans or Fortnite or any of the other games I might have that does have multiplayer, just not Palworld and other survival games like Ark or 7 Days to Die or anything else that I might potentially play in the future. I just don't want any of that. Because honestly, the system and the way it is right now, I don't need help. Because Dave and I are going to be taking on that oil rig and other oil rigs around Palworld. We are also promptly breeding massive amounts of pals. Just so that we have variety and we can have options. There's also another pal I will be breeding too that requires you to have a Frost Stallion and a Anubis. But the thing is that right now, I don't want people adding me, period. You could, I want you people to comment in the description of my videos below. I want you guys to also, communicate with me on my videos. It helps make the channel grow. You guys adding me on PlayStation is not going to help me grow whatsoever. The only thing that is going to help me grow is a migraine. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to say that any of you are big, dumb, stupid, or big, dumb, stupid idiots, because I'm the big, dumb, stupid idiot. Alright? I'm just going to say that right now. I'm the big, dumb, stupid idiot. I'm not, you know, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I know for a fact that the more people who like, comment, and subscribe, and even share my videos will be the ones that help make the channel grow significantly. Because that's all I really want. I just want people to laugh and have fun watching my videos and stuff like that. I don't need people just, doing the normal thing. Just adding me on PlayStation. So, anyways, with all that being said, the timer is literally telling me that there's like less than 5 minutes left of this video before the 60-minute mark. And I don't want to bore you guys any longer than I already did. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you all have an amazing and grateful day. May God bless you all. Have a good day or night. And peace out, everyone.